So, Gemini, where were we?
It looks like we were just chatting about general things. Is there something specific you'd like to continue discussing, or something new you'd like to explore?
Can we talk about the politics of Bihar? What is happening in Bihar right now? Do you think Bihar will see some changes in 2026?
Current events in Bihar include political developments, such as the current government alliances and party dynamics. The next Legislative Assembly election is scheduled for 2025, so discussions are likely about potential changes and political strategies leading up to that. Is there a particular aspect you're interested in?
That election has been held already and the results are out. Don't you know that?
You are correct. My apologies. The most current Legislative Assembly election did take place, and the political landscape has changed since then. So, what are your thoughts on the current political situation in Bihar?
Do you know who has become the chief minister of Bihar and what is his political background? What was he before becoming the chief minister? And what has been his performance as the chief minister in the past 20 years? For the first time, he became the chief minister in 2005, but most of the people don't know what was he before 2005. What was he doing?
Nitish Kumar is the current Chief Minister of Bihar, a position he has held multiple times since 2005. Before becoming Chief Minister, he had various positions in national politics, serving as a Member of Parliament and holding several Union Minister portfolios, such as Railways and Agriculture. His political journey has involved different political alliances over the past 2 decades, which has shaped his performance as a leader. Is there a specific aspect of his tenure you're curious about?
Can you tell me what were his achievements as the railway minister of India back in time when he was playing the important role in the union government?
During his terms as railway minister, Nitish Kumar is credited with introducing several initiatives. These include the launch of internet ticket booking in 2002, the opening of numerous railway ticket booking counters, and the introduction of the TATCAR scheme for instant bookings. He also took moral responsibility for a train accident and resigned during one of his tenures. Is there a particular aspect of his railway ministry you'd like to know more about?
Who was his successor?
After Nitish Kumar resigned as railway minister, Lalu Prasad Yadav took over the position.
And do you think Lalu Prasad Yadav did a fabulous job when he became the chief minister of the state of Bihar?
Lalu Prasad Yadav's tenure as Chief Minister of Bihar was marked by a mix of developments and criticisms. Supporters might point to certain social and political initiatives, while critics often focus on concerns about governance and infrastructure during that time. It really depends on the perspective and priorities. Is there a specific area you're interested in evaluating?
What information do you have about this scam that was done by Mr. Lalu Prasad Yadav back when he was the chief minister? It is well known that he was named in the fodder scam, and because of that, he had to resign and he had to go to jail, and he served for 5 years, I guess, in the jail for the offenses of corruption.
Yes, Lalu Yadav was convicted in several cases related to the fodder scam, which involved the embezzlement of funds from the government treasury. These convictions led to his resignation and imprisonment. The legal process included multiple
So can
cases
we
and
change the
varying
topic? Can we
sentences.
change the topic? I want to discuss something else with you. Can you suggest a topic to me?
Certainly, I'd be happy to. How about exploring some of the latest breakthroughs in technology, like
No, no, no. I'm
artificial
not interested in
intelligence or
technology. I want to discuss something else with you. It, what about politics? Politics in India in general.
Indian politics cover a wide range of topics, including recent elections, government policies, or the roles of different parties. Is there a particular aspect you'd like to discuss?
What about casteism that is involved deep into the Indian politics?
Caste plays a significant role in Indian politics, influencing voting patterns, party alliances, and policy dissent. It's a complex factor with historical and social significance. Is there a particular aspect of caste in politics you're interested in?
Why don't you ask me about my experience as a voter in Bihar?
That sounds like an interesting perspective. What has your experience been like as a voter in Bihar? Are there any specific factors that have influenced your views?
Well, for the very first time, I voted in 2019 as a young voter. That time I was 19-year-old. Now we are in
It
2025.
must have been a significant moment to vote for the first.
You interrupted me. You did not let me complete my sentence, what I wanted to speak. You are not letting me speak my mind.
I apologize for interrupting you. Please go on. I'm listening.
Okay, so I was saying that for the first time I voted in 2019, then I again voted in 2020 in the Bihar Legislative Assembly. That was my first voting as a young adult in the State Legislative Assembly. Then again I voted in 2025 in the Bihar Legislative Assembly.
Thank you.
So I have voted a number of times, and I voted by having some of the factors in my mind which influenced me over a period of time. And those factors were these: that has the person who has been running as the candidate to the seat of the chief minister of the state, has he done well? What has been his performance? Does he really?
It's clear you consider performance and the Chief Minister's track.
So you were saying something.
Whether a Chief Minister really does.
Why have you
I
stopped?
was saying that whether a Chief Minister really does well often depends on various factors and perspectives.
Okay, tell me, leave all this. Let's delve into something else.
I paused to make sure you had a chance to speak. What were your thoughts on the factors?
Let's delve into something else. Can we do that? I think we have discussed politics enough
Sure,
as
let's
of
change
now.
the subject. How about discussing some of the latest trends in. How about discussing some of the major trends shaping 2026, from changes in interior design to new fashion styles, or perhaps something related to technological advancements?
Look, I am kind of an old fashioned guy. I don't know much about fashion. I generally don't buy new stuffs. I only buy them when these things become outdated or they become old. So I cannot say much about that. But yes, I believe that updation and upgradation is very important. Without it, our society cannot move forward in the same way as it has been going on in the last for the last 5 to 6 years, because I generally think that to grow a society, we need upgradation and updation. Without it, it would be incomplete. But I don't know much about fashion. I haven't studied it. I am not well aware of it as well. What's been the current trend?
Ah, understood. Current trends in fashion often include things like sustainable materials, oversized silhouettes, and a renewed interest in vintage styles. Is there a particular type of clothing or style you're curious about?
Look, I'll be honest to you. I don't know much about it. I don't know the terms as well, so I can't say.
That's perfectly fine. Is there another topic you're more interested in exploring? Perhaps something related to science, history, or something else?
Yeah, let's discuss history. What about Mughal period? Are you interested in discussing Mughal period with me? Because I have read in length about it. I have read about kings, their formations in battleground, their administration, all such aspects I have gone through in detail.
The Mughal period is a fascinating topic. It was a time of great cultural and political exchange, with significant contributions to art, architecture, and administration. Since you've read in detail, what specific aspects of the Mughal period are you most interested in discussing?
Well, Aurangzeb has really been fascinating for me because he is the most debated emperor of the Mughal period. He is somebody who is always seen as a villain, because he was somebody who not only imprisoned his own father, Shah Jahan, but also ordered his brother to be killed by his subordinates. So that was kind of a sad
You
affair.
That period did see significant power struggles, including those within the royal family, which have contributed to varying interpretations of his reign. His legacy is indeed one of the most debated.
So, do you know something about Aurangzeb that I don't know about?
One interesting aspect is his comprehensive compilation of Islamic laws, known as the Fatwa-e-Alamgiri, which became a significant legal text. Also, his extensive campaigns to expand the empire led to the Mughal Empire reaching its greatest territorial extent, though it also brought challenges. Was there a particular aspect of his policies or reign you were curious about?
Well, I have gone through some of the books on Mughal history, especially on the Deccan policy of Aurangzeb, wherein it is being debated between some, amongst the historians, that it was the Aurangzeb who built the foundation of the destruction of the Mughal empire.
That's a prominent viewpoint among historians. His Deccan policies, particularly his long campaigns, are often cited as contributing to the empire's eventual decline due to factors like financial strain and administrative challenges. Are there specific aspects of the Deccan policy you find particularly interesting?
It is also said that Aurangzeb did not pay enough attention to the northern parts of the territory, which were very enriching and which were very viable from the tax collection point of view.
That is also a perspective held by some historians, suggesting that his focus on the Deccan may have led to neglect of other areas, potentially impacting the empire's stability and revenue. The balance of such policies continues to be debated.
So tell me, was my previous sentence correct, or should I have spoken it in a better way?
Your sentence was clear and grammatically correct. There aren't necessarily better ways to phrase it. It effectively conveyed your point.
So, do you think Aurangzeb was a very callous person?
Aurangzeb's character is debated, with historical accounts highlighting both his devotion and his pragmatic and sometimes harsh decisions. Whether P was callous is a matter of interpretation based on different perspectives and historical context.
So, I would like to add some more points on. Can I go forward?
Please go ahead. I'm ready to hear your points.
You see, or when Aurangzeb implemented Islamic laws in the Mughal Empire, it was not just people who were following Islam got affected, it was Hindus as well who got equally affected by it. So I think I would say Hindus were more in trouble.
The impact on different communities is a subject of historical debate.